Don't look at that. Okay, it looks like we are live. Welcome, welcome everybody to the awesome, amazing channel of the Zelda Ann. I am the Zelda Ann, of course. Okay, so we're gonna start off with our awesome, amazing campaign. We're gonna go ahead and announce what we are, what our name is, and our career, and yada yada yada. So go ahead.
And all that yada yada yada.
Oh yeah, all that, all yada yada yada. So go ahead, Luvia. You go ahead and start, and then we'll go to Daos, Gamer, and then Hubby. So what are you, Luvia?
Well, I am a college student and specialize in chemistry. And what else? I don't know.
What's your name?
My name is Silver.
Oh, welcome, Silver. Daos, what are you and what's your name? Tell us about you.
Okay, I am an exotic dancer from a land far, far away. My name is Scott the Pleaser, because my real name is like very like common, so I'm calling myself Scott. You know, it's more rare.
I like it.
I'm 21 years old. I'm male, although maybe sometimes you can't tell because I transform myself. Ha.
Ah,
And yeah, that's pretty much it.
interesting.
I'm a little touched in the head, maybe, but that's an extra, right?
Well, I like it. Gamer, what is your name and what do you do?
I am Eugene Hamilton. I will steal everything from you because I'm a criminal. And yeah, I forgot what else.
Hey, that's pretty awesome. Okay, now it's up to you, hubby. What are you?
All right. Well, first off, I have to say I am honored that you named an exotic dancer after me.
What? You have the same name?
Well, that's a little odd, but okay, I'll go with it. But I will be playing the part of James McGavin. James McGavin is a private investigator, born in Wichita, Kansas, but raised in Cleveland. And yes, once upon a time I was a police officer, but since I didn't really stick to the rules all that well, I ended up leaving the force and becoming a private investigator.
Interesting, interesting. We got a PI, we've got an exotic dancer. I love that, Daos. I'm sorry, but I love that.
Yeah.
A college student and a criminal. Awesome. Well, you guys, I don't know if you guys have ever played Call of Cthulhu before, and I'm talking to the chat. But it's kind of like D&D, just a little bit different. We're going to be doing investigating and having a lot of fun. Are you guys ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Daos.
Ready?
Okay. Now let's see if I can actually... I hope I got my... If the screen's going to actually work. Okay, so... I tried to put it on here, like the screen, so it's not going to work this time, but you guys will be able to see the roll 20. But anyway, so we are starting off. We're starting off at the awesome, amazing Fillmore House, Richard Fillmore House. We are joined with Jane Fillmore, which is, of course, his wife. Long-loved wife. She is currently wearing, like, kind of like ancient, expensive clothing. She has, like, a necklace from Egypt that has, like, a really awesome ruby that could be, like, worth quite a bit of money. Around 100,000, but it's, to this day, it's, like, worth almost, like, 2 million. She is a very extravagant lady and loves to wear expensive jewelry, but has to be ancient. Also, who's with us is Victoria. Victoria is Jane's friend. Long friend. She's always been next to her throughout like her marriage with Mr. Fillmore. And they just been really good friends for quite some time. And you guys are currently having dinner in the Fillmore house because Richard Fillmore just barely got promoted. And all of you guys know Richard Fillmore because you guys are friends, especially James. You have actually worked with Mr. Fillmore with different, just different kinds of investigations that he really needed your help with. And also, Silver, Mr. Fillmore has, you pretty much looked up to Mr. Fillmore. And that's what made you kind of get to go to college and everything like that, because he ended up really studying to try to get to where he's at. So you really look up to him. So you guys are over at his house, just enjoying an awesome dinner, just waiting for Richard Fillmore to end up joining, when suddenly you hear a knock at the door. And, of course, Mrs. Fillmore, which she preferred to be called Mrs. Fillmore because she's she's very ladylike, and she likes to be declared as Mrs. Fillmore. She goes right to the door and ends up meeting a similar face, a very familiar face, by the name of Duncan, Mr. Duncan. Now, Mr. Duncan is pretty much a colleague of Mr. Fillmore, but he's actually higher. Like, his level at his career is actually higher, but he's kind of a runner boy for Mr. Fillmore, but he's okay with it because he absolutely loves the Fillmores. Absolutely loves them. So Mr. Duncan ends up kind of whisper to Mrs. Fillmore. You can't really hear anything of what they're saying. And she ends up coming towards James because James has been a long, close friend. And she ends up talking to James. James, I really need to talk to you.
What's it about?
Apparently, Mr. Duncan has some urgent news for all of you guys. And it's from Mr. Fillmore.
Mr. Fillmore?
Yes, it's from my husband. I don't know what's going on. He won't really tell me, but he really needs to talk to you guys. Especially you.
Well, if he needs, I'm here for him.
And then she ends up signaling Mr. Duncan over to where James is, so everybody is able to hear. And he ends up pretty much staring at all you guys and saying, I have some news for all you guys. I need some help. Mr. Fillmore needs some help. And he ends up giving James this piece of paper. Let me actually pull it up. Hopefully you guys can you guys see that piece of paper?
Whoa, it just loaded up.
Later in the game.
Did that show to everybody?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, does anybody want to read it?
I'll go ahead.
Okay.
Since it's addressed to me and company. Dearest James and company, stop. I'm in need of help with getting answers from one of our recent criminals. Stop. We have tried everything, and to no prevail. Stop. He requires to only talk to you. Stop. Come to McCoplin Illinois police station as quickly as possible. Stop. Sheriff Richard Fillmore.
So, you end up getting that info. What would you like to do?
How long ago was this sent? Just today?
Pretty much, Duncan is the deliverer. He ended up getting the information today and delivered to you.
Okay. Well, if he needs our help, he needs our help. What do you guys say?
Let's go. It's not like we're doing anything, and I'm full already. I have to keep up my shape.
You need to keep your figure.
Yeah, I need to keep my figure. It's really
Your
important.
girlish figure?
Your awesome figure.
Exactly. I need to pass as both male and female when the occasion presents itself. So I need to be very mindful of it.
Well, there you go. There you go.
Okay, Daos and Gamer, what would you guys like to do?
I'm in if I can still make it paid.
So you're gonna go with them?
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Daos? What would you like to do?
Yeah, I will go.
You'll go with?
Yeah.
Okay, so Duncan turns over to James and ends up saying, so, would you like to accompany me to the police station?
It'd be my honor.
And who else is going with you?
I mean, I volunteer. Anyone?
I volunteer as tribute.
I'm not gonna dissuade anybody else from coming. It's you guys have just as much right to come as I do.
Okay.
That's what she said.
Dirty. Okay, well, let's go on to my wagon and we will head straight there. Because he said as soon as possible, we might as well go. And trust me, I know Mr. Fillmore. When he says as soon as possible, he means as soon as possible.
I would imagine
Well,
so.
let's go.
Okay.
Okay. So hopefully this will work. I hope.
Whoa.
Do you see? Did the screen switch?
I see a big screen of black.
Do you see like a little light?
I see a white
Yeah.
speck
Yes.
in the center of a sea of darkness.
Okay, good. Okay. Phew.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
yeah, I see
so
it. I got
glad
slow
that you guys
internet,
can
so.
see that. Because I was so scared that wasn't going to work. Okay. So let me actually bring you guys over. Hopefully you guys will... So anyway, you have arrived at the police station. This is the police station. And the first thing that you notice, there's absolutely no light. There's no sound. It is utterly quiet. What would you like to do as I bring you guys over?
So we're still outside the station?
Yeah, you're outside the station right now. Like, just imagine that light as you.
Oh, okay. That light is us, and what's on top of this, like half of a circle, is the station, right?
Yeah, right in front of you should be the station. Like, if I put it right here.
Yeah, I see, because you see like a wooden floor,
Yes.
a little bit. So that's inside the station.
That's inside the station, yes.
All right.
Okay.
So the first thing...
And I will actually give you guys control of the light.
Okay, so the first thing would be to ask who Mr. Duncan took us here?
Ask Mr. Duncan?
Yeah, he took us here, right?
Yes, he took you here.
Yeah, I want to ask him, what the fuck?
I don't understand. I guess everybody went home early.
Oh,
It was lively about when I left.
is it normal for people to just abandon the police station altogether? I thought somebody was always supposed to be here around the clock. At least they were back when I was in the force.
That's what I thought too, but I'm not sure. Like, this is very odd, I'm not gonna lie. Because everybody was here when I left. Like, I swear.
I don't like
How long?
I don't like this.
How long ago was that?
So I ended up leaving on horse. On horse. I was leaving, I probably would say about 2 hours. 2 hours ago.
Just let me see if I can hear something. I just kind of listen in, see if I hear
Okay.
anything.
Go ahead, do a listen check. And you succeeded. You
25%, not bad.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. You hear like almost. It sounds like running water almost, but you're not quite sure what it is. That's all you hear.
Oh, side note, guys, with your character sheet, if you know how you put check marks next to each of the stats for like what your profession
Yeah,
was.
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
Take
Yeah.
all of
listen,
those.
I have to
Take
click
all
the...
of those check marks off. The reason why is if you succeed during a campaign, like what we're doing right now, and you succeed on that roll, you can put a check mark against it.
And you can upgrade it.
Yep. But in order to be able to upgrade it, you
Oh,
had to
okay.
have succeeded at it at one point or another. So, where I just did a successful listen check, I would now check that box.
Yes.
That makes sense.
I understand.
Yeah, when he
Okay.
checks that box,
So uncheck
after
everything.
after we end up finishing our game, I'm gonna be asking him. It's like, okay, go ahead and make a roll to see if you ended up learning anything.
Cool.
And if he ends up learning anything, he's gonna upgrade that skill.
So we will check all the skills. I mean,
You check the skills that
yeah.
you end up succeeding. Like, for
Yeah, you
instance,
s-
Scott ended up succeeding his listen check.
okay.
Yeah.
So
those
right
checks-
now on my character sheet, the only check mark I have on here is listen, because that is the only one that I've succeeded on.
Yeah, the check marks that we did with when you were doing your character sheet, and there was like check marks on what your profession was. You can go ahead and get rid of those check marks right now. I just wanted to put them there so you could say, "Oh, this is my profession" when we were creating.
Okay. Yeah. go.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So
Oh, and by
I
the
want
way,
to...
Luvia, with your schizophrenia, it'll come.
Okay.
It will be random.
okay.
Okay. So I want to listen to.
You want to listen too? Okay, go ahead and do a
Yeah.
listen check.
I have to click the little dice that's beside the listen, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
you can click the dice next to listen, or you can do the dice and do a D100. Either one. And you have
I'm not
failed.
entirely.
You have failed.
Okay.
You don't hear diddly squat.
Oh, because you don't have a 25 on there, so yeah. Hey, you rolled a 25 too. Interesting.
So
Oh, hun, no, don't look at the 25. You need to look at the score. Like, if you end up hovering over, it'll actually tell your score. Like, you got a 47 out of 50.
Oh,
And he
Ah,
ended
okay,
up
there we
getting
go.
an 89. That's
89.
Yeah.
There we go. That makes a little bit more sense. I get you. It's
What-
just one. Okay, the one represents whether or not you succeeded, where
Yes,
the 0 means
yes,
you
yes.
didn't.
Yeah, the
Okay.
one...
There we go.
Yes, the one means you succeeded. The 0 means nothing.
Interesting.
So you don't hear diddly squat, dolls.
So what did I hear?
You heard water.
Yeah, you
I
heard
just
like
dripping
a
water.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like
or
water,
like a stream or something.
but you're not sure what it is.
But is it
Okay.
like a drip thing? Like,
It's yeah, it sounds like a little bit of dripping,
okay.
but you're not sure what it is.
So can I try to listen also? I don't know.
Can you talk to
Yeah.
who?
I'll
Can I try to listen?
Oh, you want to try to listen to? Okay, go ahead and do a listen check.
Okay.
And you
Nope.
don't hear anything either. Okay, gamer,
Okay.
what would you
Okay.
like to do? Would you like to listen? Would you like to? And by the way, you guys, your characters are being dumb, so you guys are pretty much the light.
It's all good. All right. Well,
My bad, my mic was muted.
no, it's all good. Yeah, it's like,
All right.
yeah.
I guess I would like to listen.
You want to
Alright.
listen too?
Roll for it, bro.
Okay, go ahead and roll for it.
Which one?
Listen. Oh, just click on the dice next to listen.
Dice next to listen.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go to your character sheet, you got your list of skills. Listen should be in this middle row, up near the top.
Oh, I see it. Done.
Yep.
And nope.
Nothing.
So only James ended up hearing something. Now, what would you guys like to do? You are at the police station. You hear
Okay.
sounds
So
like
I-
dripping water, but not sure if it is.
Yeah, so I'm gonna ask the Mr. whatever Duncan,
Duncan.
Mr. Duncan, to go in and try to turn on the lights because he knows where the switches are.
This is in
Well,
1890s, so there's no light switches.
Gas. Gas.
So
Lots
we
of gas
would-
lighting.
This is 1890s. Oh, that's
Yeah,
interesting.
we can turn on like lanterns.
Yeah, if we have lanterns.
Chances
Okay.
are, if it's a police station, they actually have gas
Well-
lighting.
Okay,
You know, wall
so
torches, wall sconces, things along those lines.
Yeah,
do you
so-
want Duncan to go inside and turn on the lanterns?
Yeah, but we'll follow him
Okay.
carefully and checking out.
Okay, and
First, I
Um,
wanna like put the lantern inside, like cross the door threshold or whatever, to illuminate better and see around in the room.
oh, okay, I think hubby, can you actually move the light? I think I gave permission to do that.
Looks like it.
Okay, so you control the light,
So
hubby.
are we literally right in front of the front door? So this is the
Yes,
front
that's
door
the front
into
door, and
the-
the front door is open.
okay. So we kind of stick our light in,
Yeah,
and
like that.
So
And
is
we see
that
a body.
A body?
Yep, that's a body.
Oh, how nice.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask
And
the
before you do anything, do a sanity check.
sanity check. Yay!
hooray, my favorite!
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
Just
lose
what
my
I've
fucking
always
head.
wanted.
Okay, sanity check.
If you need help where that is, I can help you out.
Just
Literally right where your sanity, where it gives you a rating of where your sanity points is. There's that dice, right?
Okay,
Right there.
Luvia's okay. Luvia's okay with looking at dead bodies. Hubby, you ended up screaming. Luvia ended up going, it's a dead body. Daos and Scott ended up screaming a little bit, so go ahead
Holy
and
crap!
It's like
Um,
shit.
let me
Die six?
actually yeah, do a die 6. I do a die 6. Okay. That's for Daos. So Daos, take 2 sanity.
What's that mean?
Oh, where your sanity is right now, just -2. So put the dot -2.
So from 45 to 43,
Yes.
right?
Yes. And
Okay.
this one's for Scott. -4.
Ooh, cool. I like this.
Yeah. All right.
Oh
That
my
drops me
God.
down to 66. Lovely.
Dead people.
Okay, and I'm gonna make sure I put my dice roller right there. Okay. What do you
I
guys
don't
want to
know.
do? You see a dead body.
Sorry, I'm back.
Hey, I want to ask Mr. Duncan how many prisoners were here and how many of them had a how do you say, like a murder history?
Oh, I had a murder history. So he's kind of shaken up, like, I don't know. I need a moment.
Get a hold of yourself, man.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm still kind of new at this. I'm usually at the office all the time.
Okay.
I just
Please,
grab
I'll
him.
show
I
you
just
my
grab
boots.
him, slap him across the face. Get a hold of yourself.
Oh,
Calm.
okay.
Breathe, man.
There's 3 prisoners. There's only, from what I understand, 2 that has a murder history.
Well, that's too many.
Two
Especially in
of
these
how many?
circumstances. All right. Are any of you, the rest of you, armed? I do have my old service revolver.
You all should have weapons.
Yes, I do have a weapon.
Well, it looks like Gamer's dropped out.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, out of our group chat. Looks like he's typing something.
I'll be right back. Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, no worries.
yeah, you guys can keep
That's all right.
going ahead. What would you guys like to do? You see a dead body. Dead body.
I have some first aid skill. I don't know, to check on him. Something? No?
So you want to check and
Let's
see
get
if
at
he's
him.
still alive?
You want to go inside? Okay.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so
check the corners first, and let's go inside and go check on the body.
okay, so you guys can go check the body. And Luvia, if you want to check if he's still alive, let me see. I want to make sure I give you the right roll. Go ahead and do a let's just do a medicine check.
Medicine?
Yeah, do
Oh
a
my
medicine check.
As an urgency?
Oh, it's in medicine. Medicine?
Yes, but when I type medicine on the dice, it pop up another window that says treatment is urgent or weekly.
That is very
So-
weird. Go ahead and do a D100 instead.
Okay.
'Cause
D1.
that's very weird.
Okay.
He's dead. He's dead.
Okay.
It's pretty dead.
He's
Uh,
dead.
He's pretty
Check
dead.
him.
He's just
You turn to me. He's dead, Jim.
he's
I
dead.
want to check him for like weapons or whatever he can have in pockets and hands.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, we don't need a check on this one. He has nothing on him. He's just a paper pusher in the office.
So he's a
I
desk
smack him in
sergeant.
the
Yeah,
head. Then
he's just a desk. He doesn't have any weapons on him.
I smack him in the head like, ha, useless.
Useless. I needed weapons. Okay.
Oh well.
Okay. Well,
Okay, so we have a room to the left, corridor up there to the north or whatever.
And
Hey,
sorry,
wall.
sorry, can you
and-
call Gamer again?
yep. Can you reconnect,
Oh, yeah.
Gamer?
Okay.
Recording.
I can do that. Okay, gamer, we're calling you. And no worries, gamer. It happens. It's internet. It's technology. Technology can be a pain in the butt. Are you with us?
Gamer, you live?
Are you alive? Are you that dead guy in the room?
Is your mic on?
Oh, and by the way, just kind of give you guys an
I'm
FYI.
back.
The little thing that's in front of you, like going north, that is a counter. So that's a counter. That's not a wall, that's a counter.
Oh, okay.
So the one oh, so dead north from where we're at right now?
Yes, that's a counter.
Okay.
Guys, did you notice that at the left side is there another body
Yeah,
there?
there's another body. Or
Maybe.
potential body.
Okay. Before we do that, just looking around in this hall, in this room, do I see any sconces, lamps, torches, anything?
Yeah, anything
You
to
do see
keep
lamps,
stuff
but
light
they
up.
are broken.
Somebody's
they
being
are-
nice to us.
They're broken, glasses everywhere.
Beautiful. All right, guys,
Okay.
get armed. And
Yeah, I take
we'll
off my
take this
my
slowly.
knife.
Careful.
Okay.
So where do you guys want to go now? What do you want to do?
I think that we have to go to the left to see that other body.
Go to the left to the
The
other
Angela
dead
next to
body.
another body.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
a lot of sense.
Kind of step across.
Oh, that one is like gory.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And no, you don't have to do a sanity check again. I'll be nice.
Okay.
Oh shit. Well, I'm not gonna check on that one.
Okay, I'll try it.
Yeah,
I don't wanna
I
touch
can
you,
fully
that's
tell you this one is dead. This one's beyond dead. This one,
Okay, what I wanted to do is figure out the cause of death. Who has the highest medicine?
who has the highest medicine? I think, I'm not sure. What is yours, hubby?
My medicine is like
I'm
normal,
pretty sure I
5.
have almost little to none.
Mine's 5.
Let me double check real quick.
Oh, gamer have 45.
You have 45? Okay.
What? I
Uh,
said 5.
Oh, 5. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Gamer has 5, and I have 5.
Okay, so
it's like
I
the base.
yeah, I've got my base 30. Yeah, I've got 5 in medicine.
And I know
Okay.
that
It's
Luvia
30 in
has like
first
a
aid.
whole crap load in first aid.
I have first aid, yes.
Which is
But I
definitely
have
handy.
15 on medicine.
15? Well, that's still higher than us, so you should go check for cause of death, I think.
Check of cause of death. Yeah, you can.
Okay. Let me see. Okay.
Actually, let me see. I'll give it to you because it's pretty obvious. This lady ended up getting stabbed multiple times.
Oh, it's a lady. Oh, you
Is
can't
that a
read.
lady?
Oh,
Yeah, that's the
is
lady.
that the lady? Okay.
Yeah, she ended up
It's a
getting.
lady.
Yeah, she's a lady. She got stabbed multiple times in her chest.
Okay.
Ugh.
What
Oh,
would you like
bueno.
to do now?
Okay, I can see there's another
No.
body on the left, in the next room. So
Yeah.
we can continue. I mean, like following the trail of bodies, or we can try to another route. I don't know.
Actually, there's a body on the left, and there's also a body on the top, on the north, or whatever. So,
On the top?
Kind of brain.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
so yeah, wherever we go, we'll find dead bodies. So, let me see. Let me see my stats. Can we? Hmm. Can we check for any kind of clues or something?
Absolutely. If you want to check for clues, do a spot hidden check.
Okay, that's what I want to do. Yeah, I have 45 on that, so I would
Okay,
be
do a
able-
spot hidden. And you ended up succeeding. You notice that there are claw marks in the floor. And like human claw marks. heading towards
so nice.
the left.
Okay. So let's be very smart about this and run towards the next room. No.
Actually, hold on one second. Quick question.
Run away!
Run away!
So,
Okay.
you ended up rolling a 5. That was actually a critical.
Or was it a crit? Oh, I didn't notice that. Oh! Good job.
What's
Thank
that?
you, hubby, for
So-
noticing that. Since you got a crit...
quick lesson, guys. If you take any roll, and you get less than 5 on the 5%, the lower 5% of the roll, then it's considered a critical. So if you've
And
got a
you get
50
lots of
and you
stuff.
roll below a 10, if you get below a 10, that's considered a critical.
Okay, since you got a crit, you get more information now. Okay, so you've noticed that the claw marks, that they were on the left. So actually, let me actually ping. I'll ping. Like they were up here and going to the left. And you also noticed that there was blood inside of those marks and fingernails. And you also notice that the sound that you were hearing was blood that was dripping from that direction. Because
From the left.
the building is kind of slanted.
It's coming from that way.
Mm-hmm.
First thing, someone has high biology.
Say that again.
Biology.
Yeah.
Oh, biology?
Yeah,
Yes,
anybody
someone-
have biology?
Maybe that
Not.
someone can analyze
I got
or
nothing.
something that.
Oh, analyze like what the blood is? You can do that, yeah.
Yes. Well, I don't have a high skill points, but I don't know someone else.
I've got nothing.
Does anybody
Oh,
else
neither do I.
have biology?
Seems like no.
I guess no.
Okay. Well, with what I would say is, know that something made those scratch marks. Something's still around
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, but it's human, so it's a very disturbed, potentially.
Oh, and
So-
by the way, since you got a crit as well, and I'll give you kind of a little bonus, the direction of the claw marks makes it feel like it was scratched from the left and dragged outside.
Oh,
So it seemed like someone was dragged
Out of the
Oh, I
building
see, I see,
or
I see.
into this room?
out of the building.
Oh, out of the building. I thought it was towards the left. So it's
It
The claw.
starts over at the left, but it's
Oh,
going
okay,
out
okay,
to the
okay.
out of the building.
Well, shit.
okay. This means that maybe whatever that thing is can be behind us, right?
Yes.
I'm
not
not
a
going to
good
say
thing.
anything
We're-
of that.
We're looking in pretty much all the entrances to this room. Unless it's outside on through the. Does this room have windows on the south side?
In this room that you're currently in, no, there's no windows.
Okay.
In this pretty much in this
Okay.
building, there's not many windows.
All right.
It was a poorly designed
So
police
good.
investigation or police department. It was poorly designed.
So, do we want to go? Do we want to go west or do we want to go north?
Honestly, I would say north, just to see, to get more information about the person with the claws and everything.
But it came
Alright.
So go
from the
north?
west.
Well, let's try and take this a little quietly, gentlemen. Let's not blunder our way through here.
Let's go defeat whatever. That sounds
So-
like something I would do.
AKA in non-character terms, let's try and sneak. Shh.
Okay.
Okay, I have plenty of sneak. We gotta be.
I'm trying-
Let's try to be a little bit sneaky.
I have 50 sneak.
I have 30.
Okay,
I'm
go ahead
10.
and do a sneak check.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, what?
It looks like Gamer failed, Daos failed.
I succeeded.
You succeeded.
Everyone failed but Scott.
So...
Not quite a crit, but I succeeded. But
So, you were quiet as a mouse, and everybody just started running past you. And...
screw that noise.
It was very effective. Oh shit.
But
We're faced
nothing
with
really
yet another body.
happens. Just FYI.
So we're kind of faced
Okay.
with yet another body. It looks like.
Probably same cause of death. Mr. Duncan, where's the dungeons or jail or whatever you keep the prisoners?
Oh, they're over to the left of you.
Okay, let's go.
Well,
Carefully.
Okay.
Like, you are
Well,
currently,
before we
like,
do-
very close to them.
before we get that far, we got another dead body right in front of us. You know, lean down, double check.
Okay. I'll try medicine again. Medicine.
You're gonna listen for something? Oh, medicine.
Medicine.
And you ended up failing.
It's dead.
It's dead.
Okay.
Another male, another female,
That is a male.
another desk sergeant, or is this an actual officer?
Oh, and FYI, where is my book? Did you
I do
steal
not
my
know.
book? Oh, there's my book. Ha 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 ha.
I do not have your book.
You stole my book! FYI, this is a police officer. You immediately notice it.
Okay. I do a quick search over on the body, make sure that it's like, okay, if this was a field officer, might have a field piece, might have a club.
This one, he does have a club that you can take.
So he's got a billy club.
Yes, he's got a club. No gun, though.
Okay. All right.
It looked like
Anybody
he-
need this?
Yeah, it looked like he had a gun, but it's not there anymore.
It's like, anybody need this? Because now's the time.
Does anybody want to take it? And I can give you guys the stats. Oh, there it is.
Well, as
I
far
already
as I
have
know,
mine.
I don't.
I already have my billy club, so I'm all duded up. So
Well, I can take it.
okay,
Okay.
here we go.
Do you know how to put it into your sheet, or do you want me to do it? I can do it.
No, I don't know.
Because, yeah, what you can do is do it on your sheet. You just go under hand weapon
Uh-huh.
and just press the add plus.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll give you the stats once you're ready.
It is a club, right?
Yeah, it's
What?
a small club.
Small. Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so the small club, it is the attack damage is a 1d6.
1d6.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
And attack per round is 1, of course.
Okay.
And the hit points is 15.
There. Okay.
Isn't based skill level on club 30?
Yes, it's a base skill.
Yep. So it's right underneath where it says current skill. So that first box right after club, that'd be 50. So, or excuse me, 30.
Yeah, it'd be 30.
I've got 50 because I've actually have some skill in it. But
Okay.
Okay, and that is your new weapon.
Perfect. Okay.
so, just to clarify, just looking at the map right where I'm pinging, that's where the that's where we're heading as far as like where the cells were. Correct?
Correct.
Okay. Do we want to check the cells first, gentlemen?
The what, sorry?
The cells.
Oh yeah, let's go check them.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay.
Okay, there's a
Now, are
dead
the
prisoner.
cell doors open or closed?
They are closed.
With a...
Well,
like,
that one that you're
is it
looking
locked?
at is closed.
Is it locked?
It is
Closed?
locked.
Oh, well, this is great.
Well, you can
Okay,
do
you-
lockpicking if you want to.
Looking in, can I tell if that person seems to be alive or dead? Hey!
That one is
Hey!
obviously dead. Is the kitty's biting you? That one is
Okay.
obviously dead.
I
It looks
I wanna
like
check
that one's been
for-
dead for a couple hours.
Duncan.
want to check for, like, any entrances or something like that, any other entryways that there can be in the room.
Yeah, you can do a spot hidden.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, welcome
Alright,
back.
Jim.
Spot hidden again?
Yeah, you can do spot hidden. See if there is any entrances.
Pax.
Um,
Oh, damn it.
you ended up failing. You don't see any.
Duncan.
Gamer.
Question: is this dead prisoner here? Is this the one that was docile, or the one that had a history? And
This one had a history of murder.
Hmm.
Her name was Julia Roberts, and she had a history of murder.
Mhm.
Lovely.
That's a horse name. So she probably
A
was.
horse name?
Yeah.
Yeah, a horse. You know, a horse. The ones you mount and... Oh, wait. You mount the other ones, too. Never mind.
Oh, wow.
Okay, next cell.
Well, hold on. I also did a roll for spot hidden since I'm right there,
Oh, good,
and
good.
that one
Oh,
I
you
actually
got-
did.
you got it.
Oh, you did do a spot hidden. Okay. You do not notice any other entrances, but you do notice that on the body, the blood is actually a weird looking black color.
Hmm.
It's not like a reddish, it's a black color.
Is it around?
That's
Is it
interesting.
like coming out?
Must be the light.
Coming out of the body, or is it around the body? Like
It's around the body. It's not coming out. That person's been dead for hours.
Okay.
But you can notice that the blood is not a red color, it's a black color.
Well,
Is
is
that normal? That doesn't seem to be normal, gentlemen.
well, we need to analyze it. Is Eugene able to lockpick the door, the
Yes,
cellar?
someone can lockpick the door if they want to. Yeah.
Well,
Which
I-
skill is that one?
Who's
It's
got a
literally
good lockpick?
It literally is just the lockpick skill. So.
Yep, just lockpick
I don't
skill.
want to go in there.
Or locksmithing,
Much-
I should say.
No, I don't have.
I've got
I-
nothing in lockpick.
I think locksmith.
Yeah,
I have
locksmith.
35.
Does anybody have locksmith?
Yeah, but I don't want to go in that room.
You don't want to
Well,
go in that
no.
room? Send
Guys,
Duncan in there.
Let's do this. Let's do this. You open the door, and I go inside that room.
Okay,
Well, how about we hold off on that? Let's see if we might be able to find the keys.
I failed anyways.
Yeah, you failed. You can't get in.
Okay.
Plus, these are prison locks. They are notoriously difficult.
Well, the thing is with this prison lock, I probably should have mentioned this. The city that you are in, it's a dinky city. It's a dinky
Oh.
city. Like their taxes are horrendously high. It's a small city that doesn't have that many people in it,
Mm.
and they don't really spend their money wisely.
It's kind of
Okay.
like Riverdale. Okay.
All right, let's move on. And next cell.
Oh wait, there's an open cell right there.
Okay.
We should go check that one carefully
Oh,
right away.
Hold on.
looking
I
into
think
this.
that first we have to listen, right? Try to listen something.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Let me try.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Nope. I failed.
Okay, Luvia failed. He didn't hear
Okay.
diddly squat. Okay,
I got
Dallas
it.
heard something though.
Oh
You
my God, 71.
hear, in the other room, you actually hear, what sounds like that dripping. You definitely hear it. It's coming from that room.
Okay. So there's something dripping. I tell everybody there's something dripping there, guys. So it's not gonna be nice. So prepare your sanity to watch something weird. And I promise it's gonna be okay. I mean, as far as, monsters can be okay with us. Eh, I'm okay with monsters.
Ooh, monsters. So what
I'm
would,
not sure I'm good with monsters.
what would you guys like to do?
So let's proceed. I noticed that
Yeah,
this.
but do we try it like a sneaky way?
Well, I can sneak ahead.
Do you want to
I
sneak?
can try.
Okay, go ahead.
I can try.
Okay. Oh.
Nope.
Okay. I failed.
Nope. No sneaky sneaky.
Yep.
You are stepping on loud boards.
Whatever, let's just go inside.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I mean, not inside, but let's check what's there.
Ooh.
Ooh, there's
Blood.
blood.
Oh. Interesting.
All right. Stick my lantern in. The lantern in. Peek around the corner. Make sure there's nobody
Yeah, I don't want to go
gonna
inside.
jump out at me.
I'm not going inside. I'm gonna stay outside. Yeah,
Okay, so what do we see?
I don't want the door
Okay,
closing behind
so-
us, so I'm not.
Now that you're in this cell,
I'm not risking
I
that
want all you guys to do is sanity check. Because you guys are seeing intestines hanging from the ceiling.
That's lovely.
True.
And it's dripping,
shit. Dream comes
dripping,
true.
dripping.
See, guys, I told you to be ready.
Okay, Luvia, you're good with intestines hanging from the ceiling. You're like, meh, I've seen this before. Hubby, you are doing terrible.
I got it. I knew it. See,
You're kind of
I
throwing
got
up in
all
the
the force
hallway.
because of this crap.
I was mentally ready for this.
Okay,
Oh my
lose 5 sanity.
Yeah.
You are not doing so good with those intestines on that ceiling.
I told
see-
you, James. I told you to be ready. Why don't you listen?
Yeah, why don't you listen, James?
Oh, so side note, guys. This
Yeah?
is just a side note. If you do a sanity check and on the roll you take the maximum sanity loss, you also have to take an idea check. And
yeah, I forgot about that.
and the thing is with your idea check, you want to fail that one because if you succeed on your idea check, you get the full grasp of exactly what you're seeing, and that's
Little bit scary.
that's when like temporary to possibly permanent side effects end up kicking in.
Like you could get a mental disorder and things like that. And if it gets really bad, I could take control of you a little bit. It gets fun.
Hey, Ann,
Yeah.
do you mind calling Gamer one more time?
Yeah, that's cool, gamer.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. Okay. Oh crap! I kicked you out. I kicked you all guys out! Ah, that's funny. I'm sorry
Can you hear
about
me?
that.
Okay.
You guys aren't worthy.
There we are. There we go.
I'm sorry about that. I did not mean to do that.
So,
Okay, there we go. Now I've got to rearrange your
Stuff
faces.
died.
Yep.
Yep.
It's alright.
Okay, so where were we? As I just screwed
We
something
were
up.
watching the nice intestines hanging from
Oh
the
yes,
Yeah, we were-
the
And
intestines.
we were explaining about extreme sanity loss.
Okay. Yes. So what do you guys want to do with this information as I bring you guys back up?
Eat it.
You want to eat it?
What?
Nah, I'm not hungry. I already said I need to keep my figure.
You want to eat the intestines?
Okay, so there's just intestines in the ceiling, or is there like is it like a half of a person or something?
Nope, just intestines.
Okay.
So other than the intestines hanging from the ceiling, is there anything else that we can see in the room?
Do
Yeah.
a spot hidden check.
Okay, I'll try it.
I will do that.
Survey says.
Woo!
Ooh, you
Got it.
both succeeded.
Oh, Leo
Did
got a
anybody
5.
get a crit?
Yeah, Leo got a 5.
Luvia got a crit. Holy crap, you guys are
Good
good.
job, Luvia.
Woo!
Hold on a second.
Good
Let me do a
job.
spot hidden as
Wait,
well.
Oh,
he's
I
not.
got a crit.
Okay, so
Okay.
Silver. Good job, Silver. Oh, Scott also got a.
No, I didn't. I got
Oh,
a
Scott.
7.
No,
I got a
but-
67 out of 75. So
well, still,
I
you guys all
got in.
all you
Okay,
guys
there we
ended
go.
up succeeding. Oh, so did Gamer. Okay.
Wow. We're
Sweet,
really
you
good
guys
at
are gonna
spotting
get
stuff.
clues out of the yin yang. Okay.
Those.
So
Hey, I spotted something. I think Mr. Duncan has an erection. I think he's a little disturbed. Dude, it's
no.
intestines. Come on.
okay, so
Okay. Never mind. I'll
all
just
you,
That
ignore
is
that.
scandalous, gentlemen. Shame on you. You should be ashamed.
I think it's fun. Anyway, so
Mr. Duncan, take care of that.
Mr. Duncan.
Take care of that.
Okay, so we'll go with Daos first. Daos, you ended up noticing this on the floor next to the blood.
Ooh, green stuff.
Gooey, gooey.
It's like
Okay.
really thick green substance, but it has
Yeah.
like little. It almost looks like there's herbs in it,
Herbs.
but that's all you
Oh.
know.
Is there any like human part in the floor?
No, just the blood.
Somebody spewed.
Just
Ah.
just the blood and that green substance that has like little herbs in it.
Mr.
And-
Duncan, come smell this and touch it. please.
I don't want to. Duncan, don't touch that. Somebody looks like spew.
We need to know what it is.
Okay, so Luvia
Careful with
ended
it.
up noticing underneath the pillow there was this paper.
Ooh.
Servant
Okay.
kill your letter. Okay. Harry, you better say nothing. You know what will happen to ya. Don't be stupid shit. Ya hear me? When ya out come see me in Austin, you already know where I'm with dumbass sheriff who don't let me go yet. Okay?
So you ended up noticing you got that.
Serpent gloves
And
from a
since you
serpent
ended up
glove.
getting a crit,
Mm.
you don't remember where you ended up getting this information, but you remember that you ended actually, let me write this down. Okay. You remember that Harry is one of the prisoners that they ended up catching that ended up doing a bunch of murdering. And his name was Harry T. Hayward.
Ooh, yeah.
Good old Harry. Know him well.
But we don't know that. Only Leolia knows that.
Yeah,
Leolia.
only Luvia knows that, but he can blah it.
Yeah.
He can blah it to you guys.
Oh yes. By the way, generally speaking, house rule is rule of blah. If we get separated or something like that, we can just explain our situation and kid everybody up with blah.
Yeah, blah blah blah, stuff like that.
Blah.
Oh,
sounds
okay.
good.
So if I say blah, you guys
Yeah,
know what?
Yeah, they
basically
will
told
know
us
what it is.
that.
Okay.
Yep. So yeah, it's like, so say me and Silver go off, but leave Scott and whatever to do whatever. Catch him up. We just say, blah. You're all caught up.
Yep, pretty much. And since this one's gonna be Scott's, I need to pull it up really quick. You guys ended up sorry, covering your faces. You guys ended up noticing that there was a so back in the olden days, they have this way of recording through, I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. It's like a huge almost looks like a megaphone, but it looks like a recorder with a megaphone. It's called a graphophone.
Mm-hmm.
You end up noticing that there is a disc on the floor next to the bed.
So there's a graphophone disc.
Yes, there's a graphophone disc. It is scratched up a bit, but you do have that.
All right. All right. I'll stash that in my inventory, I guess.
And also, actually, I will give this to you since you ended up critting. There is an odd, sweet smell in the room.
Sweet smell. Is it coming from the green shit?
Most likely.
Mr. Duncan, I want to persuade Mr. Duncan to come touch it and smell it. I have high persuasion.
He sticks his hand in it and his arm dissolves.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Mr. Duncan ends up going towards it.
Okay, I
And
don't have
he's
to roll.
too resistant. So you're probably going to have to persuade him to do
Yeah,
it.
I want to persuade. Yeah, I want to roll for persuasion.
Oh my god! I just succeeded.
Oh, you succeeded. He just goes like, okay, I trust you.
You,
And
Mr. Duncan, but you have to do it naked while dancing the ulala. No, I'm kidding.
well, he does stick his hand in it, and he ends up pulling his hand out, and it ends up looking almost like slime. And it has little bits of the blood in it, of course, but it looks like the blood is dissolving.
The blood is dissolving into the green thing.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Nothing happens to him.
Okay, here I have the chemistry skill, so can I try to analyze it with that?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Have at it, Doc.
Okay. Let's see. Okay.
You end up
Oh my gosh.
succeeding. Sweet.
Nice.
Go you.
So,
Oh, you have 80 chemistry. Holy crap.
yeah, he's got a lot. He's got a lot in chemistry.
Nice, nice.
So you immediately, you don't know exactly what the green stuff is, but you know exactly how to analyze it under a microscope to get a clear understanding of what it might be.
We need to take a sample then.
You also notice that with your chemistry, with your knowledge, you also end up realizing that Duncan needs to go and wash his hands immediately.
Yeah, tell him. We don't know where the bathroom is. Well, he should know.
He should probably know, yes.
Okay, so Duncan.
Or we could use him as guinea pig and see what happens to his hands.
It's up to you.
That is true.
I don't know.
Can I explain this to everyone else?
Yeah, you can just go blah.
I mean, I want to tell everyone else except Duncan.
Oh, okay. So, blah Duncan, except Duncan.
Nice.
Blah.
He will feel very left out.
Okay, so you want to see what happens to him?
I don't know. I
It's
think
up
we
to
should
you.
be nice people for now.
The idea to everyone know is to, I don't know, to decide with everyone to decide it.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys want to do?
I think we should
With
make him
Duncan.
wash his hands.
Hubby, I don't think I heard you.
I don't want to kill the poor man.
Oh, you don't want to kill the poor man.
Nope.
Okay.
I don't even know what's going on
Is
because
Gamer in
for
the
some
call
reason I
again?
can't hear anyone else except you.
Gamer?
Who?
So,
Oh,
Gamer.
I can't
Gamer?
hear. Yeah, I can't hear anyone but you and
no,
him.
he seems to be.
Oh, really? Well, I can hear you perfectly. And what they're deciding is, I can reiterate it for you. So they ended up having Duncan stick his hand into the green substance, and Luvia ended up realizing he needs to go wash his hands immediately because of the blood dissolving. And they're trying to decide if they want to tell him to go do it or not.
Go tell him to do it.
Okay, Gamer wants to do it. Like, go wash his hands.
Yeah, we should make him wash his hands too. Levy already knows that there's something wrong with it, so he probably... We don't really need further experimentation.
Yeah, if he ends up getting like to a microscope, he might be able to figure out what it is. But
Yeah.
right now, he doesn't currently know.
The thing is that if Duncan got to the bathroom,
We all need to go with him.
Go with him.
yes, or wait for him and maybe he doesn't come back. So
Yeah, we need to go with him.
Okay.
okay, so
Where's the bathroom?
So blah to him.
So blah to him. So he's gonna go to the
Okay,
bathroom
so-
immediately.
yeah,
Where is it?
Duncan,
Don't
go
you
alone.
have to go to the bathroom to wash
Okay,
your.
let me try to do a sneak to go in front and see. Oh, I failed. Well,
Nope, you
I don't
failed.
sneak.
Well, if he's gonna go to the bathroom, I will lead the light.
Yeah, go
go
ahead
ahead.
and leave the light.
Okay.
Dang it!
Ooh, that was fast.
And
Yeah.
there is the bathroom. I know there's no toilets or anything like that, but here's currently the bathroom. Right
Okay,
here.
there's two bodies there.
Yeah.
So did we stumble across? Well, that was quite the shift.
So
Did we miss anything in the journey from here to there?
yeah,
You could have, but you told him to hurry, so he hurried.
yeah. So we all hurried, and while he washes his hands, we can like check on the bodies
On
here.
the bodies, yes.
Go, Olivia.
Okay.
I have... How much medicine do I have? 5.
Nah.
Nothing.
Okay.
I will medal. I will just roll in case I get a crit.
Are you gonna roll just in case? See
Yeah.
if you got medicine.
No.
Nothing.
I got 31. I needed a 5 and I got 31. I'm like, no, let me try. No, I really don't know this shit, yeah, whatever.
Something like that. Okay.
Okay, what would you guys like to do now?
Okay, so they're
Um,
dead. This guy washed his hands. Everything alright with your hands?
We won't do a spot hidden for this one. His hands are a little red.
Little raw.
Yeah, a little raw. It almost looks like a rash, but the color of the green substance isn't leaving. But it's still like red and greenish. It's almost like Christmas. Christmas on his hands.
It's
Okay,
Christmas!
So if it gets worse, let me know and I will amputate your finger.
Now, hear me out. If no one's talking,
Trying to get
Well,
around
Cancel
the
out the
neck.
more talking, so hear me out.
can I
With it
can I
leaving his
use some
hands
first
red
aid on him or
and having
something?
it so
Oh yeah,
there,
that's true.
it might possibly be an acid
Okay.
of some sort.
It could possibly be. So, Gamer ended up saying that. I don't know. Can you guys hear Gamer?
No.
We can't hear him.
No.
I don't know why. Let me see the call.
I'm gonna try to.
I don't
I'm
see
going
him.
to re-get you, Gamer, and see if we can
Yeah.
possibly get you back in here. But he ended up
Yeah.
saying, what if it possibly could be an acid? That's what he ended up saying. Okay. Let's see if we can get Gamer back in here.
Okay.
But what would you guys like to do while we're waiting for him?
Play
Well,
tiddlywinks.
First of all, I try the first aid to, I don't know if I can treat his hands.
Okay, so you want to try to
Oh.
treat his hands? Actually, yeah, do first aid
Got
on him.
everyone. I got everyone.
Can you hear us
Oh.
now?
I can hear Gamer. Yes.
You can hear
I'm pretty
Gamer?
sure I
Okay,
hear-
good. Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Awesome. Welcome.
Okay, so you did first aid. Ooh, you actually healed. Okay, so you ended up
Oh.
putting some.
Hold on, I'm gonna have to switch over to my phone because it can't handle.
Okay, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. But anyway, so Luvi, you ended up putting some cream on his hands, which ended up taking away the rash, like the red, but the green is still there.
Dyed his skin. Lovely.
Yeah, it
Oh.
almost it looked like it dyed his skin.
Huh? Well, let's just leave it be and observe up to which point it's green and make sure it doesn't spread. That's it. That's all we can do, I think.
So what would you guys like to do now?
The bathroom is where we are, or is
Yeah,
it
we're
the
in.
room
You're in the
on the south?
bathroom right now.
Okay, what's to the south?
That is a That's pretty much like a storage unit for like toiletries and things like that.
Okay.
Is Duncan transforming into Hulk? Maybe. Okay, that's fine, Gamer. Yeah, definitely if you need to change to your phone, that is absolutely fine.
Do you have to, buddy?
All right.
All right. So
So what would you guys like to do?
Should we
You
go
wanna just
back to the left?
do-
And
once over.
Hubby,
Or
you
the
are
bath-
like glitching like crazy.
Make sure.
Yeah, I was
I
thinking
don't
that
hear
was maybe
anything
just
from there.
I'm sorry. I don't know what it is. It might
There
be
you
just
go.
I think it's your connection. It shows like red bars.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
showing like yellow
Hey!
bars.
Hey!
Hey. Sorry, that actually sounded very funny. Okay, there we go. Now you're better. Okay, so what did you guys
Okay.
want to do?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. So, do we want to just go back towards the cells, or do we want to kind of start searching around with the bathroom and slowly work our way back?
Okay. I think. Well, we are here, so I think that we should stick here in the bathroom
Bathroom.
to
Okay.
investigate here. I don't know.
Is there anything? Yeah, let's do spot hidden in the bathroom, I guess.
Absolutely.
Spot hidden. Pax. And I failed.
Okay, that was filled.
Oh my god, I got
Okay.
96. It's one of the worst rolls in history.
Hubby failed.
81. Holy cow, that was
Oh.
a terrible roll.
Oh my god.
You guys don't see diddly squat in the bathroom.
Gamer, you see anything?
Gamer
Oh.
sees something.
job, Gamer.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah, we're not totally useless.
So he notices that that door that is right here next to the bathroom is actually a way to go into Richard Fillmore's office. And yes, I can call you again.
No worries, buddy. We got you.
So that is the sheriff's. That's the sheriff's.
Personal office.
Yes, that's the sheriff's personal office.
Okay.
So the sheriff
Is the door locked?
personal office is beside the bedroom?
Huh?
The office of the sheriff is
Can you hear me?
beside the bedroom?
Yeah, he pretty much
We hear
has
you,
like
buddy.
his own little thing to go to the bathroom. And it
Okay.
is open.
Okay. So is the room locked?
No, it's open. It is open.
Let's check inside.
It's open.
Let's see.
Step on in.
Okay, what's inside?
Uh,
What can we see?
You notice, I can tell you this. You do notice that that is his desk. Because it has his name on it.
Okay.
It's got a name plaque and everything.
Yeah, it has his name plaque. There's
Fancy.
pictures there. It is his office. It's pretty obvious that is his office. Your friend's office.
Wait, what friend?
Richard Fillmore.
Oh,
the
okay.
the guy that you ended up going to his house.
Yeah.
Yes.
The guy who didn't show up, so we don't know where he is.
No, you do not know where he is.
Can
Okay,
we
let's
try
check
to...
his desk, I guess, for stuff.
Yeah.
Clues or whatever.
Yes, go ahead and do a spot hidden check.
Okay.
I fail.
Dang it.
So
Irene!
hubby ended up getting something, Daos ended up getting something, and Gamer did not. Okay. So you notice that pretty much his stuff is disheveled. Like it looked like someone ended up throwing papers left and right, and noticed like someone was searching for something. And Daos ended up checking the first drawer and realized that there was something that was missing in that drawer because it has like almost like a dirt outline. And he also notices that there is a little key hidden compartment in that drawer.
Hidden
Okay.
compartment, like a false bottom or something?
Yep.
Move it. Okay, so can we open it, or do we need a key? Like, is it like locked?
It is locked. Yes, it is locked.
Look for the key, or probably the guy has it, but whatever. We can look for the key anyways.
Who's
Duncan
got
does
picking?
not. Duncan does not have that key. It seems to look like a personal key or a personal key lock.
Yeah, Mr. Primo
Hmm.
probably has it with him.
Got locked.
Blah blah blah. I don't understand you, hubby.
I think he's saying that someone
Anybody
can...
in
lock
the
speak-
party?
Say that again.
Something about the party? You want to do a party?
No, I think that lockpick.
Oh,
Yeah.
lock picking. Does anybody have
Yeah,
lock
we're gonna
picking?
have to try that. I have a little bit. Locksmith.
I got nothing.
I got nothing.
I'm looking for it.
I failed.
I got 50.
Oh, you can try
Ooh,
it.
try it. Well,
Go
you are
for
the
it.
you are the
Damn it.
criminal.
Oh my god.
Nope.
What in the world?
Nope.
Well, in this case, the whole thing's a disheveled. We've tried picking it. I'll take my club and just conk. See if I can basically break it.
Oh, you're gonna try to break the desk? Okay.
Or just break the lock.
Okay, see if you do a I need to sneeze. Do a strength test. Strength times 3.
Okay, so my strength is 13. So I need a 39.
Yeah, strength times 3. Because it's a pretty hefty desk.
Okay.
Holy crap, you broke it.
That's in,
Nothing. It's nothing.
So you ended up breaking it, and dang it, I hate wanting to sneeze. So you ended up breaking it, and you noticed that something ended up falling out, and it was a piece of paper that was just a bunch of scribbles. Just a whole crap load of scribbles.
Like, do you have a picture of said scribbles?
Unfortunately, no.
It's just a piece of paper with a bunch of squiggles on it.
That's what it looks like to you. Looks like a bunch of squiggles.
Ask Mr. Duncan if he knows that code or whatever.
I kind of show it to everybody. He's like, hey, do you guys recognize this?
Um,
how would we be able to view this?
Yeah, I'm looking for languages and stuff. Occult, maybe? Occult roll? I don't know.
I don't.
You
I don't
can
have
do
anything.
a you can go ahead and do an idea check.
Ooh.
Survey says idea.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Nope. So
Idea
Scott
check?
has no idea.
Which I didn't have one to begin with.
Roll 100?
No, so right up in your characteristics and roles, right there is idea. Off to the far right. Just hit the dice.
Oh,
Ooh, Gamer ended up figuring out a little bit. So, it ended up, the squiggles ended up kind of being a little bit legible to Eugene, which is Gamer. And it ended up, it was, you notice that it was Richard's handwriting, Richard Fillmore's handwriting. And it ended up saying, since you succeeded quite a bit, it ended up saying that he needed to go down to Austin, Texas to get some information of Harry from the servant girl.
Oh.
He was needing to go down there.
Okay. So that's what happened. I think the servant girl from the paper we found before.
Yeah, and the thing is that the department, it was pretty obvious that the department didn't know. He was doing it secretly.
Yeah.
Side note, how far away is Houston from here?
You're in Illinois right now, and you need to go to Austin,
so-
not Houston, Austin.
so about 700 miles.
Yeah, it's
So it's a couple
quite
day trip by train.
Yeah, it's
by this
quite a
point.
long ways.
I know that because I'm halfway in between Illinois and Houston, or Austin.
Oh, that's
okay.
pretty cool.
Okay.
Okay. So in a nutshell, it's a couple days travel by train, bare minimum. Beautiful.
Well, shit. Okay.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I was looking.
Okay, so basically we know that, well, Does he have like a picture of Harry, whatever?
He does not. Well, you can try
No.
to look for it.
Oh,
It might be in the
Duncan.
papers or something.
But maybe Duncan knows. Do you know this Harry person, Duncan?
Yes. I do know of this Harry person. I haven't personally seen him, but I know about him.
Oh, but you know his face? Do you know if he was the guy that we found dead in the cell that was open or not?
He was in that cell, yes.
I mean, but
I mean, in the
did we find his body?
No,
So
you
Harry's
haven't found
the-
his body. You've only found
Harry's the
Harry's
prisoner that's
intestines.
unidentified.
yeah, we only found the
Oh.
Or
Well,
it could
what
be
we
his
would
intestines,
suspect.
I should say.
yeah, but
What
that
we
was
suspect
his
is
cell.
this is
That's
Well,
things.
I think Anne just gave away a clue. Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But we already
We don't know.
We had to make sure that that was his cell where the paper
Yeah,
was.
that is his cell, yes.
So that's probably his leftovers, the entrails or whatever. So that means that whatever that servant girl wrote to him, like threatening him not to talk, apparently became true. So something came and killed everyone because he blabbed about that to Mr. Fillmore? Fillmore, yeah. To Richard. So I guess that's what happened.
Possibly.
Okay. Do we keep like looking around this sheriff station or whatever, or do we follow the claw marks outside?
I say we make absolutely certain, try to secure this place.
Yeah,
If there's
that
anything inside.
in case anybody's alive or something, they might have info.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep going then.
Okay, so we're back out here in the hall. Now, on these bodies, do we see anything that stuck out? Like officers, secretaries, what are they?
One of them is a secretary and one of them is an officer.
Okay.
Oh, let's check the officer. He might have some, like, laser
Check
Check for
gun,
item?
keys,
lightsaber.
gun. Billy
Do
Club.
a spot hidden check for that.
Spot hidden.
And
Oh my god.
There we go.
And you notice that he does not have keys, but you do notice that in the officer, there is that green substance again, next to the wound. But there is
There's-
also a weapon on him if you want to take it.
What weapon?
Another
This
club?
this one is a yes, it's another club.
No, I don't want it. Who wants it?
I don't want it.
No, it's
I
stupid.
don't want it. You can't make me.
So, before we leave, do you want to try to analyze that substance? I don't know.
But you don't have a... Oh,
Yeah, you
Is it-
currently don't have your equipment with you. You'd have to go to like a college or something like that
But
to analyze it.
that substance was the same green one, right?
Yeah, the green substance.
Ah, okay. Okay, yeah, sorry.
We
Oh,
need
no.
to take a
It's okay.
sample of it, though. We haven't taken a sample. We need to put it somewhere. Does
Yeah.
anybody have anything to put a sample on?
You can possibly go and get a cup. Like
what-
there is cups in like his office, like his
Yeah,
coffee cup.
that's what I was gonna ask in the office that we just
Yes,
want to-
there was a coffee cup that you could use.
Okay, let's go get a cup and put green stuff in there.
All right, go in here.
That sounds so gross.
Oh, it's like I
was
suspect
that?
if it's his coffee cup, he's also got a little spoon right there. We just kind of like.
What
the
is
bloody
wrong with
blazes?
you?
Where are we going?
I don't know.
Going
Actually,
off in La La Land.
look at me.
Now, if we only have the cup, okay?
Now,
I
keep
don't
in-
know who.
Keep an eye on it. Make sure it doesn't like to start to dissolve the porcelain of the cup.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Or like spill it or something.
Yeah, I don't want that crap in my eyes. Thank you very much.
Okay, let's go to the next room then and keep checking on bodies and checking on rooms and stuff.
So I'm gonna venture to guess that is yet another secretary, the one I just pinned, and this one up north, that one's another officer.
Yeah, the secretary
Seems like
that's next to the counter. That's supposed to be
Yeah.
counter. That
Yeah,
is
that's
the
the
receptionist. That when you walk in, she's like, "Hello, blah 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 blah."
Okay. I say let's check them as well. See if either of
Okay.
them has keys, or what else they
I-
might have on them.
And Luvia, you ended up getting it, and that guy does
did
have
I.
keys.
Ooh.
Or that girl, I'm sorry.
The secretary.
The receptionist does have keys.
Reception.
The keys are like right underneath the counter.
Okay.
Okay.
Duncan, do you
Sorry
know
for
what
that.
these keys are for?
Those keys are for the cells.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yep.
Okay. we can go later. Let's check the other rooms, I guess.
Okay. So, and anything else on the officer or on her?
The officer has diddly squat, I can tell you that.
Okay. So we come back here, and we're back at the cells. Okay.
We are back at the cells, yeah.
Let's
You want to open up the cells?
Yeah, sure.
Cha-chink.
Let's go.
Ding it in.
All right. What do we see in the body?
Do a spot hidden. You see nothing. You see something, gamer. You notice that she also has that green substance in her wound.
Well, crap.
Nasty.
Julia,
we also
Roberts,
did-
you dirty skank.
Now that we're also up close, does the blood still look like super blackish?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very, very blackish, yes.
But that's around, so that's so weird. So we have three things. We have blood, we have black blood or whatever, and we have the green gooey stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Let's check the next cell.
Yeah, yeah. We need
Yeah.
another cup for the black things.
Yes. We need another cup.
Okay.
There is
So-
unlimited cups here.
Oh well, let's just assume that we took a sample
Yeah,
then.
free cups because free water.
We whip beakers out of the aether.
Yes.
All right. So going over to the next cell. Unlock it.
Cha-chink.
Is that thing dead? That person, whatever.
Yes, that's another person.
But is it dead?
Very much so.
Oh, okay, I wanted to make
He
sure. I
is
don't want it
laying
to,
in
like,
his own vomit and his own blood.
Okay.
You.
Oh, so
Okay,
you just
that's
have
it.
to drink.
I see nothing.
I see something.
Nazi fire. Oh, 99. Holy shit.
Oh, so did someone say something? I think.
Yeah, gamer
gamer.
saw something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scott and Luvia and I are both like.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Oh, we
That's
all
a
got
good
like-
one.
Yeah, we all got like 90. I got 99. Like I was trying to look with my eyes closed or something. Like I don't see anything.
So,
Why?
Gamer ended up noticing that, or Eugene, ended up noticing that this person wasn't killed the same way as the person in the next cell. There's no green substance, no black blood. Just seemed like it was just, he was just stabbed.
Just stabbed.
Yep, just stabbed.
Interesting.
Let's check his
The ones in me,
pockets.
by the way.
See if he's got anything on him.
And his hands too. Maybe he kills himself or something.
To check his pockets, though, we have to do a spot hiding again.
I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna go ahead and give it to you. He actually did kill himself,
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So
but
there's a
there's
knife
no
there?
weapon there. Nope, no weapon there.
But how did he kill himself? Oh no. What happened?
I don't know.
Okay, let me try medicine here.
Try to heal him?
No.
Nothing.
Maybe he
No.
has the
He's dead, Jim.
he has the weapon inside him, like he stabbed himself and left the knife inside or something.
Nothing.
Oh well.
He
Wasn't
tried.
that sick.
Yeah.
It was worth a try.
Okay.
Don't you die on me.
Already dead.
All right, let's get out of here then, I guess.
So do you want to leave, or are you getting out of the cell?
In the cell.
Oh,
We
out of the
still
cell,
have
okay.
to check the left bottom
Okay.
room. Yeah, that one.
So, beyond this cell, does it dead end down this way? Or is there
Oh,
yet
yeah,
another
that's that
cell?
one there. I didn't see that one.
Yeah, there is
Uh,
there is another cell, but it is empty.
Nothing in there?
No.
Okay.
I can tell you that, no.
Okay.
Down.
Down here?
Body to the left.
Yep.
We already knew about that one. There's something right there. Right there off to the... right there. So... Who do we see here?
What's this one?
This one is it's another police officer, but he looks like he's a how do I say it? A higher officer.
Veteran?
Oh,
Yeah.
chicken.
Okay.
Like he's been in the force for quite some time.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I got a
Nothing.
10.
Oh, I crit failed.
Oh, you crit failed. Okay, since you ended up crit failing,
What is script failing?
I rolled a
Yeah,
one.
100.
Okay, if you roll 100 flat, it's
it's a fail.
it's the absolute worst you can do. It is an
Oh.
automatic fail. It is the exact opposite of a crit success. So
Okay.
I literally
Ow.
poke myself in the eyeball.
Feedback.
Well, actually, what you ended up doing is you ended up stepping on the body, and you ended up stepping on his he has like a secret knife, and you ended up stabbing yourself. So take 1
Ouch.
damage.
Beautiful.
Haha. Hey.
But you ended up figuring out there's a knife there. If you guys want to take it.
Yep. Let's do it. Who doesn't have
Yeah.
a knife? I already have a switchblade. So if somebody doesn't have a knife,
Ugh, I don't like knives. Ugh.
I'll take it then if
You'll take it?
nobody else wants it. Yep.
Okay, it is a small knife. Do you know
Well-
how to put it on your character sheet?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, put it under a under hand stuff.
Yeah.
I know I'm that good.
Hand stuff.
Ooh, hand stuff. My favorite.
It does a 1d4 for damage, a 1d4. And let me actually pull it up so I can actually see this stuff. Okay. So yeah, 1d4 for damage. A 30 for current skill, 30. One attack per round. And the hit points are 9.
Okay. I don't have hit points for anything else, and I don't have current skill, attack damage, and attack round for bullwhip and switchblade. You see,
Oh, I forgot to do your switchblade. I am so sorry.
It's okay,
But
it's
the
okay,
other
don't worry,
ones,
but
yeah, don't worry about
for
those.
future
But
notice.
I do need to do it on your switchblade. I will fix that right now. But
Okay.
what else do you guys want to do?
Anne, I have a quick question.
Yes.
Since Scott decided to pull the smart thing and stab himself, do we need to use medicine to heal him?
I probably would, but actually it would be more a first aid, not medicine.
First aid.
Oh, well,
That'd be a first aid.
Oh, okay. So I use it. Don't worry.
Yay!
Yay, you
patched
healed
me.
yourself. Okay, go ahead and heal that point.
Sweet.
Mhm.
Stop the bleeding. Fantastic. Thank you, sir.
I think that's hilarious. Okay, what else do you guys want to do?
All the things.
Did we check it? I mean, did we see anything else? Because me and Gamer got a
Yeah.
spot hidden.
That's all you ended up seeing was that blade. That's
That
it.
blade. Okay. Okay, then let's go to the next room, I guess.
Yeah.
South?
Yes, south. Okay, so I want to hear. I mean, I want to look for
Just
the
another
claw marks
entrance
here.
out.
Oh yeah, what's that thing on the south?
Oh,
That'd be
that is a
excellent.
window. That is a
Okay.
window.
Can we try? I
Just
don't know, to look outside.
Yeah,
Maybe.
you can look outside.
I want to look for.
Now, you don't see nothing.
Ah.
It's dark out there.
Yeah. I also want to look for the claw marks, if there's any around there.
Okay, go ahead and do a spot hidden.
Yeah, those.
Okay.
The...
Oh, and okay. So you do not see any claw marks.
Oh shit.
But you do notice that there is a records room. In that room, over to your right and down. That is a records room.
Ooh, let's do it. Let's go check. Because in the right, in the room to the right is where the claw marks came from. So I wanted to trace it back a little bit more, but
Whoa.
No, we've never been in this room right here.
Yeah, that is
No,
the
we-
records room.
we were in the room to the right. To this one.
We were. Yes.
Yeah, we were in that room to the right, and
We
we
were
saw
he-
that
we
the
were in
claw
here.
marks. Yeah, and we saw that the claw marks came from this room.
Okay.
So that's
So-
why I was like checking for claw marks in the other room to trace it, but there wasn't any. We see
But
the
then
claw
this-
marks here, right? In this room?
Yeah, that is the records room down there.
Okay. Are there claw marks here in the records room?
No, but everything is disheveled. There's books on the floor. Like, there is mayhem.
Okay.
Okay,
let's
so-
do spot hidden, I guess. Let's
Well-
look for stuff.
Spot hit? Would it be spot hidden or would it be library?
It would be spot hidden right now since it's so disshuffled
Okay.
to see if you might find anything.
Nope.
And Gamer's the only one that ended up noticing. He sees a paper of his Harry. He sees a little thing of Harry's. It's like a folder, manila folder kind of looking deal, and it has Harry's name on it.
Oh, criminal records thing.
You know, I'm starting to think that I am blind. I don't see anything.
I see nothing.
You
I
have
know nothing.
interesting depth perception.
Yeah.
Or no, I should say. No depth perception. So what do you want to do? And if you want to read those records, yes, you're going to have to use your library use. See if it makes any sense to you.
If you want to point it out, I've got a pretty decent library use score.
I was gonna try that.
What?
What?
Who?
Ah.
What?
Speak up, man!
So do you guys want to try to read the records or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So go
Yep.
ahead and do a library use.
Library.
Okay, gamer. Nope.
Only me.
Daos. Nope.
Only me.
What
Oh,
happens
you're
if
the
you
only
get
one
all
who did it?
100 Here.
Yep,
Yeah.
I'm the only one that actually got anything.
Okay. So you ended up from your previous experiences of being a PI. You ended up noticing that. Well, you ended up reading about his history. He was he grew up in Austin, Texas, and he ended up murdering about 6 women, and they were all prostitutes, and he ended up taking their hearts, and no one knows what happened to those hearts, but he ended up taking them.
Guy seems to be fancying himself as a modern day Jack the Ripper.
Yeah.
Wait,
And that's all the information you get.
wait.
Who was this
Not so much
person?
in
Sorry?
modern day.
Wait, say what?
It's
Who
like,
was
wait,
the killer? Did it have a name?
Yeah, this is Harry. This is
Oh,
Harry.
Harry.
The
making
bloody
sure.
cell that you ended up coming out of,
Yeah.
that
yeah.
was Harry's cell.
Okay. Just wanted
Okay.
to make sure.
looks
So-
like we got ourselves a wonderful piece of work.
Yes, he has quite a bit of a history.
All right.
Okay. So that's all. Where was this paper?
It was it was like underneath all the dishevelment.
Hmm.
Finally found his records.
And that was the only piece of paper that you were able to find. But to kind of give you a little bit of a bonus, you've also noticed that there are other papers that were missing from that folder, since you are a PI.
Yeah, that's the
Some of
thing.
his records have been pilfered. Lovely.
So it's probably not Harry, but Mr. Duncan. Do you know what other records were here?
This is mainly just the records of all the prisoners.
So do you know which ones are missing? Can you remember?
Let me see. Let me think. Okay, it looks like it got his history. It doesn't have like any of the autopsies from the murders or pictures of any of them. It seems like those might be missing. But other than that, I don't remember. I just remember the autopsies and how horrific they were.
Beautiful.
Okay.
I know, right? So gory. So what would you guys like to do now?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Every single room.
You want to check
continue
every
our
single room?
searching.
I think we already did, right?
I think we are missing the north part. I mean, all the north.
Because we
North?
came in here, we did double check here.
Mm-hmm.
Up here was just another entranceway in towards there.
I want to know where
So-
the claw marks are coming from. Because we know they're heading outside, but we don't know where they're coming from.
Well, I can
No,
I can
okay.
give you that information since you kind of did go almost everywhere. They
Yeah.
ended up starting in that cell, and they
In the
ended up
Harry one?
going. Yeah, they started at that cell, the bloody cell, and they ended up coming down here. If I can actually ping. Ended up coming down here, down through this room, and out.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
if the close started on the ceiling that on that cell where we find the intestines on the ceiling, the thing that we are looking came from the ventilations ducts or something like that.
Are you talking about the intestines?
Yeah.
The intestines are just pretty much just hanging there, like by string, up in the air.
Oh, so somebody hanged them, like, on
Yes,
purpose.
they were hanged.
Huh.
Cool.
Lovely.
Yeah.
All right. So from back to the entrance, can we kind of tell which direction the? Can we kind of track where whatever
Dogs are
made these
going.
claw marks went?
They ended up pretty much stopping at the doorway. There's nothing else.
Is there blood on the out here?
Out on the cobblestones or anything?
There is blood right here, and then it just stops.
Can we look up?
Do a spot hidden. See if you see
Like
anything else.
look up, in case it's in the ceiling or in the floor. I mean,
No,
in the
it's
roof.
not in the ceiling. No, I can tell you that.
I see something. Maybe.
Ooh, okay.
don't.
Oh my god, I did see something.
Luvia got a crit.
Nice.
Ooh, okay. So, from looking at the blood, you ended up, Silver ended up kind of almost like getting his nose down to the ground, kind of looking at the blood. He ended up noticing that there are hairs and almost like a little piece of skin. And he ended up noticing that it was a part of the scalp. And it looked like he ended up getting his head bashed into the floor.
Wow.
So that could
lovely.
possibly have knocked someone out.
Hmm.
Interesting, huh? So what would
Lovely.
you guys like to do with all this information you've got? Would you like to search some more? Would you like to do something else?
Still weird that there's no blood anywhere left. There's no body.
Yeah.
Because if somebody smashed his head in the floor, there should be blood around.
Oh wait, didn't you ended up getting something too, huh, hun? Right?
Yes.
Okay. To kind of give you a little bit more, someone cleaned up. It's obvious that someone cleaned up on the outside.
Okay. That was
Beautiful.
the thought. Yeah. So
Mm.
I want to know where, in relation to where the blood is, where is the spot that has been cleaned?
It's on so when you're going into the building there are steps. The steps are completely cleaned, the door is completely cleaned. It's as if like the outside is absolutely fine, but the inside is all
Oh, okay,
scary
okay.
and
So it's
blah
in the
blah.
inside. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Blah de blah.
Yes, blah blah
So
blah.
essentially a haunted house.
Blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Almost, yes. A haunted sheriff's department. So what would you guys like to do now? With all this lovely info of yummy stuff.
We're gonna have to look around. I think the guy or girl or whatever being maybe got tired of cleaning at some point. We just need to find the new trail of blood, if there's one.
Like on the
Not a
outside?
bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So kind of search on the outside?
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Okay.
Go down the street a little bit.
Go ahead and do a spot hidden check.
Yay.
Ooh, gamer. Ooh, Livia.
Oh.
That was me. And
Me and me.
Okay, another thing that you have noticed is there are little tiny spots of blood on the road. like little spots, and that's it. That's all you see.
Going in
Coming
which
from
direction?
west? Yes.
It is smeared, and it seems to be going to the west. But it
too
seems
slow.
like a very long kind of smear, to where it seems like it's being almost like dragged at a very high speed.
Oh.
All right. Let's keep following.
Yep. Let's do the wise thing and follow the blood trail.
Probably.
So you're
Alright,
gonna
that's not
try
a
to
wise thing,
follow the
but
blood trail?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Go down.
Well, to kind of give you guys a little bit of a bonus, I guess you could say, it completely ends. It's almost like someone ended up putting someone in a carriage and drove off.
There's marks of carriage or something like that.
Are you looking for a carriage?
No, for marks like the wheels or the horse hooves.
Yeah, there's
Footprints or
horse
whatever.
hooves. There's even a pile of horse dung.
Okay, can we try to listen?
Commit it.
Try to
I wanna
listen?
persuade Duncan to eat it.
Sure.
No.
Nothing.
Maybe not.
It's most likely that they're gone, since there's quite a bit of dried blood that's been like 2 hours.
Lovely.
Yeah, nothing.
All right, gentlemen. Well, I would suggest at this point we should get over to a telegraph's office and see if we can get in touch with. Now, is this the sheriff's department, correct?
This is the sheriff's department. Yes, this is where Richard Fillmore works.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, is here is the sheriff's department working as the sole local police department, or is there also a police, like a city police or anything along those lines? It's sheriff's for the county, right?
Yeah, sheriff's for the county. Yes, there is police for the city. Yes.
Okay, let's get over to the police station, file a report, and let them know about what's going on, what's happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So is that what you want to do?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna kind of just send you back to the house. We'll just kind of pretend that you're going to the police department, because I don't have a police department on here. So you're gonna be going to the police department with Mr. Duncan, and do a listen check.
Listen check.
Yeah, do a listen check.
Yes, indeed.
And holy crap, Dose! You got a crit! you got yours. Holy crap. So, Dose ended up hearing Mr. Duncan mumbling to himself.
So, Dallas did get that one. I also rolled a 4.
Okay, so you both ended up hearing Mr. Duncan kind of muttering to himself, like, almost like he's angry, but he's like speaking almost in kind of a little bit of a different language. And he's kind of rocking back and forth a little bit as you're going to the police department.
I speak Latin. Do I recognize it or get any idea about what he might be muttering underneath his breath?
You can try.
Well, does it sound like European? Does it sound Eurasian?
It sounds like just a bunch of grunts and mutters. And almost kind of like clicks.
Mm-hmm.
Like someone's like almost clicking as he's talking.
So he might be speaking in Braille.
He might be freaking in Braille.
Yeah.
5 bumps in the shape of this.
Yeah, you can try, but I hardly doubt it. Hardly doubt that
What
you
would
would
I roll?
understand.
What would I roll?
Get an idea check. Do an idea check. See if you might have an idea of what it might be.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Okay, so you kind of have an idea that it comes from Africa.
Sounds African.
Yeah, it sounds a little bit African.
I'm kind of staring at Duncan. I'm like, in the back of my mind is like, Duncan? It's an Irish name. What the heck is this boy speaking Afrikaans?
There's actually many different languages in Africa. So
Oh, I know, but
He's talking as he's James.
ask James. Okay, whatever. I'll just kind of stow that away in the back of my mind.
Okay, so you guys end up arriving at the police station, and the receptionist is currently on the phone going blah 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 blah. Just kidding. No, he's not on the phone. She is currently writing down a bunch of notes, and she ends up looking at you and going, "Ah, James, how are you doing?"
Barbara, pleasure. It's been ages.
And husband, I haven't seen
How's
you
the
in
husband?
so long. You know him, just annoying, but I have to deal with what I've got. You know what I mean?
Yep. Hey, you're the one that said yes. That's your choice.
I know. But anyway, what comes of you? Why are you here?
Well, Barbara, we need to keep quiet. We don't want to cause a panic, but
Okay.
we just barely came from the sheriff's office, and
Richard, tell him congratulations for me.
For what?
I heard he got a promotion.
Oh.
Barbara, this is not a good thing.
Oh.
You're gonna need to get a squad together and get them down to the sheriff's office. It's
Messy.
It looks like somebody completely raided, destroyed the entire sheriff's department.
Are you kidding me? You're joking, right?
Is this Barbara? You know my kidding face.
I'm gonna have to go and get Mr. Wiley, cause I don't deal with the squads. You're gonna have to go and talk with Mr. Wiley.
All right.
Okay, he's in the room next to me.
Okay.
You're welcome. Hurry, go.
Barbara, keep this under wraps. We don't want to cause a panic.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, then you guys go over to Mr. Wiley.
and we hear Barbara screaming in the background.
It's like, well, hello,
And the way I want to
misters.
check how do you call it? Duncan's finger?
Oh, you wanna check on Duncan?
Yeah, Duncan's finger, like to make sure. I mean, I want to keep an eye on him
Okay.
and want to see if his finger is worse than it was before.
Okay.
Just, you know.
Let me actually go ahead and do a Oh, we'll just do a spot hidden.
Spot hidden.
See if you notice anything different. Okay, so holy crap! Okay.
You got
so
a crit.
You guys ended up noticing that the green
I
is
got a
depleting. The green is
We know-
depleting. Like it's actually getting smaller and smaller.
Oh, it's decreasing.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Yeah. Anything else unusual about him?
You also kind of see his veins a little bit puffy.
Vein?
Yeah, his veins, like the veins in his wrist,
You-
are actually getting a little bit puffy, like almost swollen a little bit.
Okay.
But nothing too noticeable except for those two things.
Okay. Okay, with that, I'm gonna keep it to myself.
Okay. So you end up going to Mr. Wiley. Well, hello, gentlemen. How may I help you today? Have I seen you before? Silver, right? Have I seen you before? You look familiar.
Yeah, I used to. Well, I follow a lot the church. Yes, Richard.
Wait, don't you go to that one college that's over down the road? Right?
Yes.
Oh, I thought I noticed you. I know your father. Your father is an awesome man.
Is he?
Yeah, so what brings you, my boy? What brings you?
we want to talk to you because we came from the sheriff office, and it seems that it was, I don't know, something bad happened.
Something bad happened. What do you mean?
Well, we found a lot of bodies and some strange substance that we had here with us, and I don't know. I think that you should go to look at it.
Oh my goodness. Are you joking? Is this
No,
at
we're
Richard
not.
Fillmore's?
Yes.
Oh no. Is he okay?
It's not
Is
a
Richard
joke.
Fillmore okay?
We don't know. We didn't find him.
We couldn't find him.
Oh no.
He was pretty much the only one that we couldn't find. From what we can tell, a lot of his deputies and desk sergeants and secretaries were all brutally murdered.
Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Okay, I'm gonna have to go and send a team out. Go ahead and wait next to Barbara. I'm gonna have to send off some different kinds of papers so we can get this to go rolling. This is important. Especially with Richard Fillmore. Holy crap, that man. We need to go find him. And Silver, you better be a good
Yes?
boy. I know your dad.
I will.
Yes, please. I need to hurry up and get this done, okay? Do you guys have any other questions you might have for me?
Nope.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna hurry up and get this done.
I just want to say that we traced a plot to what seemed to be a carriage that was there, but we didn't find it anymore. We only found the traces of the carriage that was there,
Okay, I'm gonna
which
have to.
means there's a potential, how do you say, like hostage or prisoner that was taken from there
Oh, a
in a
hostage.
carriage, something
Oh,
like that.
boy.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
Or
to write
maybe
that down
body,
too.
I don't know.
Well, thank you for your information, gentlemen. I'm gonna get this done right away.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for serving our country. I do appreciate it. And definitely for our city, because we're kind of a dinky city. And we need all the help we can get. Okay, and then he ends up pretty much getting out of there and hurrying up off. And Barbara, she's kind of like shaking in her corner, like, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do. So what do you guys want to do?
Can I try to calm down Barbara with psychology?
Yeah, you can try to calm her down.
Okay.
See if you can. And you
No,
totally
I
made
can't.
her worse. She's like, just leave me alone.
Oh no.
I'm okay.
Yeah. I will go
Well-
try to distract her.
You're trying to distract. Oh, you're trying to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Distract.
Like talking to her,
Yeah.
like make her think about naughty things instead of psychologically.
I'm a married woman.
I'm a married woman. You can try to you could try to fast talk.
You think so? Either fast talk or persuade, one of those two, I guess.
Yeah, try fast talk.
Okay. Phew.
And
Oh.
she is smooth by you.
Nice.
She's like, "Oh, I'm okay now," and kind of looks at you a little bit.
Yeah, I'll tell. Well, if you wanna be more than okay, call me later.
Oh, okay. Well, I can't really call you because I don't know what calling is.
Well, there are
But
no phones in the
I'll send you a
1880s.
letter. But don't say
Damn it.
anything. And definitely
I'll
don't say
send you
anything to
telegraph.
James.
Yeah, of course not. Most of my clients are married, so don't worry. I'm good
Oh,
for
okay.
discretion.
So what would you guys like to do now? You form the police. Calm down, Barbara.
Okay, let's go back to the house, I guess, and talk to Mrs.
Mrs. Fillmore.
Fillmore. Yeah, that.
Okay.
I
So
would do that.
Well, do we have any other clue right now that
do you have
Pretty
any what?
much.
any clue? I don't know. Did we know something else?
All we have is we've got that the sheriff went off to Texas and trying to
Yeah,
track down this waitress.
This servant girl. It's
Oh yeah,
called
we didn't
servant
tell
girl.
we didn't tell Mr. Wiley that. Oops. I mean, he's supposed to be there. We don't know if he actually got to leave before the attack or not.
We don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, so you're at the house. We'll just kind of zoom past. You're at the house. What would you like to do?
Well,
and I will rearrange. Duncan is kind of in his seat right here.
and
she's
he's
over
going
here.
everywhere with us.
Huh?
He's going everywhere with us.
Yeah,
We're
pretty
just
much.
carrying him around.
He's following you.
Okay.
Um,
So, well, are we with Mrs. Fillmore already?
Yes, you are. Mrs. Fillmore is right here.
Okay.
If I can click. There you go. Is right at the end of the table.
Okay. So let's start by Mrs. Fillmore. We went to the sheriff's office and we didn't find your husband. Do you happen to know where he might be at?
I don't. I thought he was at work. He was supposed to be here for his party. I don't understand.
Yeah, we didn't find him there, and he seems to be running an investigation on a killer called Harry T. something. What was his last name?
Harry T. Hayward.
Exactly. Do you know about him?
I hear vaguely. Mainly he killed a bunch of women, but that's all I've gotten. But where's my husband, though? You said you didn't see him?
That's right. We did not see him.
And she's just
From
like...
what we can gather.
Just one moment. Harry, this killer only kill women?
Yes, he only killed women. Yes, he only killed women.
Okay.
But anyway, where can my husband be? Because he's supposed to be here. He's supposed to. And she's kind of tearing up a little bit. And you kind of peer out of the corner of your eye, gamer, that Victoria's really, really shooken and crying a lot, but kind of hiding it.
Okay, so gamer's there. I'm sitting there. Okay. So I whispered to Scott, to James and Silver. They're sitting next to me, right?
I don't know where Silver went to.
Oh, I thought Silver was that.
Oh, there he is. Okay, we'll kind of rearrange a little bit. We'll have
Who's that one?
That is Val Smash. She wasn't able to join us today.
Oh, that's Val. Okay.
She's
I
just
thought so,
tagging
but
along
wasn't
and
sure.
not really saying anything.
Okay, sounds good. Um, so I whispered to both of them like, hey, do you think we should show her Mr. Fillmore's notes, the one that we found in his office?
About the servant girl?
Yeah,
I think we should.
because we kind of got it.
I think we should.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you're gonna show the paperwork to Mrs. Fillmore?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. So she ends up getting it. She ends up looking at it. It's like, yeah, this is my husband's handwriting. Servant girl. Servant girl. That sounds vaguely familiar. Like, vaguely familiar. I remember my husband talking about that man. But I don't remember much.
Who he was talking about him with?
Yeah.
I just remember that my husband I was just sitting outside of his office one time. Just waiting. And I ended up noticing like my husband was talking to this deputy that he was gonna go and see Servant Girl. And that he was wanting to talk to him. But that's all I got.
him?
Yeah, to him. I know, it was
Well,
very,
who
very
wanted
odd.
to
Because
talk?
Servant
Yeah.
Girl is like a girl, but yeah, talk to him.
Oh, that's weird.
I'm here.
Interesting.
Oh, is Gamer here?
Servant girl must be like some code name.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that's all I got. I vaguely heard a little bit of that. But as Gamer noticed, you can also kind of see that when she ended up saying servant girl, Victoria kind of clenched a little bit.
I'm going to share that with everyone in a quiet manner.
Everyone!
Hey! She's acting funny.
Okay, so everybody gets the information. What do you want to do?
I should try. I could try to. How do you say? Take the information from her.
So you could try to... Well, there's a couple things that you can do. You can fast talk her. Or you can, Oh, what's
Persuade.
that one skill?
Persuade?
Yeah, persuade.
Oh,
One
my
of the
fast
two, it
talk
will
is a
work.
little better, so I guess I should try fast talk.
Okay.
Yeah, so I go to her and go all like, "Hey, sweetie, are you feeling okay? You look a little tense." Start like massaging her or something.
Okay, go ahead and do a fast talk check.
Okay.
Hey.
Oh, boy, you're good at fast talking.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, I don't know what to say. I can't really talk right now.
Do you
And
want to
she
go
kinda
somewhere
looks-
more private?
Yeah, she kind of looks over to the missus, and she kind of looks is like, I can't really talk right now.
Yeah. So you want to go somewhere more private?
That doesn't
Sure.
sound-
Oh boy, get more private.
Mhm. if you know what I mean.
So she ends up kind of taking you over into this corner.
Oh, that's not private at all, but okay. I'll work with that.
Private enough. Okay, and I'm gonna take you over there. Okay, what would you like to... What do you want to ask me?
So what's up with you? Why are you so clearly distressed?
So I know of this servant girl, and he's not a very nice man. And I actually I met him one time, and it was scary.
When did you meet him, and where?
It was a couple years ago. I was in Texas, and I didn't realize that he was a murderer. He was so nice to me.
He's a murderer. What did he murder?
And she still's just, she's trying to talk, but she's kind of like, I did. Like, you can't really understand what she's saying.
Yeah. I go like, okay, honey, calm down. I can go hug her and let it out. Don't worry.
Okay. But he was just so nice to me, and I couldn't help myself. I started to like him and whatnot, but he ended up getting arrested, and I needed comfort for his arrestment, so I ended up talking to Mr. Fillmore. And she kind of looks down, and she kind of looks like she's ashamed.
That's okay. I understand. So what did this servant girl man was accused of?
He was accused of murdering a bunch of women. And I was scared that I was next when I heard this news.
A bunch of women. Do you happen to know any details?
No.
Like how many? How were the murders or something?
No, that's all I know. It was just a bunch of women, and I was scared for my life. I liked him, and he scared me.
It's okay, don't worry. You're safe now.
And don't tell Mrs. Fillmore, but I kind of sought comfort from Mr. Fillmore.
That's okay. I understand. Do you happen to know anything else about what Mr. Fillmore is doing, or any other relationship he might have with the servant girl?
I know he was wanting to go and talk to him because he scared me so much. And he was gonna like threaten him or something. I don't know. That's all I know. I ended up talking to him about it.
Very well. Okay. I don't think I have any more questions.
Okay, please don't tell Mrs. Fillmore. Please don't tell. It was a mistake.
That's okay. I won't tell her.
Oh.
She doesn't need to know, sweetie.
Thank you.
Don't worry. Let me know if you want to seek comfort in other ways too.
Okay.
Made you laugh.
Candlelit!
Totally make you break character.
Okay. I gotta go back now, or she'll start asking questions. I gotta go. And so she ends up going back to her seat.
Okay, I'll go back to my seat too.
I think you can actually take control of yours, can you?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Ooh, that's cool. Look, I'm doing a quick attack. I go up the thing. I
Go up the
support,
table. Break the table. I'm just kidding.
Oh, I can only be in one of the squares. Oh, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So first I go here and say, Eugene, come here. I
Where?
smack Mrs. Whatever in the head. Here.
I don't think that would be a very good idea.
Nah, I'm not gonna do it. But I did tell Eugene to come here. Come here, Eugene. Okay. And then I go blah.
And you go blah. You explain everything.
Yeah, very blah. But
Did you
very
explain
quick
or
so
did you
that
barf on us?
Mrs. Fillmore doesn't get too suspicious.
Oh, okay. So everybody knows the blah of the secret romance.
The blah of the blah.
Yeah, the blah of the blah. Now, what would you guys like to do?
I go sit.
Oh god, what did I do? I turned my character.
Here, I'll turn it back for you.
Yeah, when you click
There
it,
you
you
go.
have like a
Okay. Thank
like
you.
a little
Thank
square
you.
thing on the side, like on top of it.
Ha! You're dancing. You guys are dancing. Okay, so now what
Oh, I
would you
can
guys
even
like
be
to do?
diagonal. That's cool. I'm gonna
Well-
make this.
Well, side question, dear sweet Anne. How long were we planning on gaming tonight? Because if we were going for about 3 hours, I would say this feels like a pretty good. Like,
Yeah,
Do you guys want to keep going, or
Let's
it's
decide
up to
what
you?
to do first and leave it on our next step. Like,
On the next step? Okay.
yeah. So
On our
what
next
do we
time.
do with our information?
Okay.
Let's decide first and then we go.
Okay,
Well-
so what would you guys like to do then?
Doesn't
from what we can gather, at least from what I can tell, pretty much the only thing that we have right now is that potentially the sheriff made his way down to Texas,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and that's our only lead, really, right at this point. Other than this goo, then we can head over to the university and take a closer look at this goo, but we might have to come to the conclusion we might have to head down to Texas.
To Austin.
On the
How
road
long
again.
does it? Do you guys know how long it takes
It
To
would
go
take
carriage
about a week.
to go to Texas?
Yes.
Just to go.
Yes, it would take about a week.
Maybe we can like push it and go on horse, like try to push our horses a little bit and try to catch up to him.
How long by train?
How long by train? I don't know if the train was invented by that time, but you can take a balloon. It would shorten time.
We don't really know how
Oh,
long he took. No, I mean how
Absolutely.
what transport he used or whatever.
Hubby, you're kind of cutting out.
Yes.
There was death time.
Oh, there was trains at that time?
Trains were created
Definitely.
in 1804 in America.
Okay, well, you guys can take the train or you can take a balloon. That's entirely up to you. If you ended up taking a balloon, it would cut it to
He probably went by train.
by train. So that would take you 3 days.
Yeah,
But I
so
think-
we're not catching up to him. We're gonna have to go meet him.
Sounds
No.
fair. Well, if we go by train, we don't have to worry about our horses getting
Getting
Yeah,
exhausted or
that's way
anything
better.
like that.
or making any stops throughout the shot.
Yeah.
I think that might be our best bet. But
Mhm.
By
do we
train,
want
it
to
would take
try
a day.
and analyze this
Or a couple
goo?
days.
Oh, do you want to try to analyze the goop?
Yeah, do we want to try and analyze the goo?
I think it's yes. We
Would that
should
be
try.
biology?
Yeah. Where do we have a lab? Is there a lab in this house, or are we gonna have to go to a university?
You're going to have to go to a university. But the thing is, it is late at night. It is around like 11 p.m. So you're going to have to wait until morning anyway.
Okay, so let's plan for going tomorrow in game tomorrow. Go early to the lab, and then in the afternoon or evening take the train.
And then go to Texas?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Okay, let me write that down.
Just a thing that do we know where to Texas? I mean,
Austin, Texas.
yeah, I mean, but Austin is pretty big, right?
What?
Well,
You're kind
We
of cutting out a
know-
little bit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Do we know a place in Austin that we're going to go? I don't know.
Oh, are you talking about like where to
because-
go for like a university?
or to try and track down the sheriff,
Oh, you have no idea where to check.
pick up his scent.
Yeah, you don't know where that is. You just know it's in Austin, Texas, where the servant girl is.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so
Well,
you guys want to?
I think our best bet is get on down that way, and sheriff.
Yes, it is.
Is my audio going in and out again?
Yes, it is.
I'm really sorry.
Stay alive. Stay
Okay,
alive.
can you hear me now?
Staying alive. Yes.
Okay. Any better now?
Yes.
Yes.
Little.
Okay.
Or not.
You're cutting out again.
What I was saying is we might. Hold on.
Okay,
Nope.
yeah. Type it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
What I'm thinking is what you're trying
Yeah.
to say is head down to the university and then go down to the train. I think.
Yeah.
I love internet. Isn't it awesome?
Oh, check with the police in Austin.
There.
Oh, check with the police in Austin. Okay. So when you're in Austin, check with the police. Okay. So that's
Okay.
definitely an idea. So, Texas, police.
Now, one thing. I know that maybe I mean Scott and Dawes lose some sanity. Can I try to or something with psychology?
Oh,
Okay,
with
well,
the healing of something like that, what
Sanity.
they can do is go and get a therapist, talk to a therapist and kind of improve their insanity. They could also possibly you could try psychoanalysis, not psychology, psychoanalysis to kind of improve their sanity.
Check into an insane asylum.
Yeah, you can check yourself into a sane asylum too.
My psychoanalysis is 1, so no.
Oh. Yeah, psychology is mainly like trying to calm people down, kind of
Okay.
talk to people a little bit, but that's more
If it
just
fails,
like,
does it make it worse?
huh?
If it fails, does it make it worse?
Does it make it worse? Psychology?
Yeah.
It
If I
can
fail
if you crit.
Psychoanalysis.
It can if you crit badly. It can.
Okay.
Okay, so next time we're gonna be going to analyze the goop, and then go take a train to Texas and talk to the police.
Sounds good.
Okay. Well, you guys, I guess we'll go ahead and end here, because if we ended up going, we'll probably end up going for like another few hours.
Yeah.
But okay, so our next session is going to be in a couple weeks on the 26th. Let me know if you guys can make it. But before we end up ending, thank you for the biddies, Dos. I do appreciate it. So awesome. Rage. Okay, let's go ahead and do our skills. So let's actually on the ones that you ended up checking and succeeding, isn't it you do a D100, right, hun?
Okay, one of the skills that you succeeded on, and what you're trying to do.
Okay, I get what you mean,
is
hun.
you
You're
are
kind of cutting out a little bit.
trying to fail that roll.
Okay, so I'll kind of explain. So what you're gonna do, like for instance, Luvia, which one did you end up succeeding?
Porque la cochina culiada siempre deja toda la comida.
Spot hiding, listen.
¿Dónde dejan remojando?
Spot hidden and listen. Okay, so what you can do is go ahead and do a D100, and if you end up getting higher than your roll,
Current.
like for instance for your spot hidden you have 50. If you get higher than that, then you'll be able to add some more points. So you ended up learning.
Okay.
1d4.
Okay,
1d4.
Oh, I thought it was no, you do a D100, then you do a D4 to add the points.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead and do a D100 on whatever skill that you're testing on.
Well, I got spot hiding, listen, first aid, and medicine.
Okay, go ahead and do your spot hidden first.
I successfully increased my sneak.
Okay, and go ahead and do a D4, hun. And you ended up succeeding as well, Luvia, and do a D4. And whatever you ended up getting, add it to your skill point.
3 points.
Okay, so you end up, for your spot hidden, now you have 53 instead of 50. And, hun, you already know this stuff, so go ahead and do your stuff.
Okay.
Damn.
So
yeah, make sure that you get it higher than what you have. If you got it higher,
I'm not going to be able to upgrade.
you're not going to be able to upgrade?
No.
Okay, so you didn't learn anything, unfortunately.
Oh, wait.
I saw something, and that's it.
Wait. So there was one thing we did forget.
What's that?
One random skill.
Oh yes, you can do one random skill. I forgot about that. So
you can't. At the end of the session, you can be able to place a check mark on any random skill, whether you used it during this gaming session or not, with the exception of Cthulhu Menthos.
yes. So
Cannot. Yeah.
So yeah, go ahead and do the ones that you ended up check marking, and also go ahead and do one that's completely random. And then you will learn. And this is what's going to always happen after the session. Pop my back.
okay, so
yeah, go ahead and do it to your listen and your first
Oh,
aid.
whoa.
All right. What was that
Luvia,
again?
you definitely learned some stuff. So go ahead and do a
What was that
D4.
against?
And
okay.
there you go. Add 4 to whatever you ended up doing.
Okay, so I already know I'm gonna get higher unless I roll a 1. Yep. Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Go
Okay.
ahead and make sure you do a D4 to see how much you add to it. And if you end up getting lower, then you didn't learn anything.
What if you get the same number?
If you ended up getting
Then it still succeed.
yeah.
Okay. Then there was no possible way I would have failed that.
So, what did you guys think of our first session?
It's pretty fun.
Not too bad.
I'm happy that I actually know how
Yeah.
to play now.
Ooh, sweet. I'm glad.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I told you it'd be gory. It's like, I'm forewarning you, it's going to be gory.
It's not that
There's
gory for
blood,
me.
there's guts, there's stuff.
It's
I play
okay.
Grand Theft Auto, so I'm fine.
Well, anyway, you guys.
All right.
Well, we are currently trying to upgrade the skills. We're going to go ahead and end.
Oh, damn
I hope you guys have enjoyed this awesome, amazing Call of Cthulhu campaign. We're going to do it in a couple more weeks. On the 28th? 26th. We're going to be back on the 26th.
26th.
So definitely join us at 6 p.m. Mountain Time on the 26th for another Call of Cthulhu campaign. Love you guys. You guys are totally awesome. I'll see you guys later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
You guys are awesome.
Bye.
Bye.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.